Well, you know, I am the pun master. Look, we're swapping roles today. Oh, because Jeffer is going to get... actually, he's just going to get a little bit of extra harass on the Cuckoo there. I think Jeffer may be miscalculating that one, and he's going to be in some trouble, wasting time and distracting us from first blood. That is going to be top.
Again, stop saying us, friend.
So yeah, he's going to get kind of bullied in this lane, but I think the idea is, at least versus the Queen of Pain, Queen of Pain should always be able to actually out-bully you, I think, if she builds correctly, right? And plays correctly.
Wait, CML in the top lane, a bit of trouble. March and PA actually joins in. They want to kill CML. Nice gush to give him some space. And now In Your Dream is in trouble, but the Blur saves his life. They just need one more anchor smash, and Your Dream gets lucky once, but not lucky twice. CML, however, does die to March, so that's going to be a 1-for-1.
There's a gank coming mid lane. Oh, maybe not Jeffer. He's maybe just trying to secure this DD rune for Abed, which he will do. Might go for an Abba toss here, a little cheeky breaky one, especially now that they've actually used the Dissemblate. DD activated on Abed as he will now rotate back into the lane. Mac trying to stay alive, stick charges, and even the Fairy Fire, but he will still take down there to the Stifling, or the Shadow Strike.
Just want to mention, by the way, that the best
bottom, hold on real quick. Cuckoo underneath the tier 1 tower. It looks like he got skewered underneath by Boomy, and Macy is going to be able to stay alive.
Nico, though, is really playing aggressive against this PA, but even with that, In Your Dream has more farm currently, more last at least, than Macy. Even with all this harassment Nico's trying to put, because PA is just too strong in lane.
Yep, she just daggers, and she's good to go.
And now the counter initiation. Nico does have Ravage if he needs some more time, but it's looking bad. Avalanche toss, a lot of damage onto Nico. Is he going to use the Ravage? He doesn't want to commit it. He understands he's just going to die here. Mid lane, Mac also gets a counter kill on the Silencer.
Yeah, I like that though. March just absorbing experience as they're going to have Abed TP top lane and assist with the kill there. So March, he does not want to waste any XP, so he's going to head mid, try and defend that tower a bit longer, as I'm going to miss that kill there onto CML. Jeffer, they have a toss, nuking down that little doe.
Oh, you're true. You're right, sorry, you're true. You're right, because Veno is a hero that's too static in lane, so yes, he can play the dead lane, but needs some time to set up for that. He can't just go and rotate.
The gank onto Macy. Yeah, they might find him. They have Sonic Wave ready for this. They're not going to need it, though. Just have a toss is going to pick up that kill. The counter rotations, though, out from Mac onto 2. Nice Astral Step there. Will explode March as CML collecting both kills there. Cuckoo gets a good Gale, however, onto Mac, so that should be that little engagement over. But a kill onto Macy.
Especially because Macy is being followed by his entourage constantly, and it's kind of difficult to pick him off right now. They're all going top, by the way, to defend this tier 1. This tier 1, usually the useless one, but it does defend your triangle slightly, so...
Oh, there you go. They might get a kill here onto Jeffer, the Global Silence, though, to try and scare him off. The Sonic Wave will connect, and that's Mac now down for the count. Nico unable to counter-initiate there with the Ravage.
CML is now in trouble as well, as In Your Dream tries to get an extra kill, and it seems like CML, oh, the Untouchable. The Untouchable really stopping In Your Dream. Never mind, he has another Phantom Strike, and he's going to slice and dice his Enchantress. So, ADROIT loses 2. Really, that's global, to be honest. Zephyr just got scouted by 2 couriers. He's like, all right. They're pinging him. What is this Tiny even doing here? And he's just trying to run away as fast as possible. Trying to TP, praying there's no ward. He's going to be found out. No Scepter. Well played by Mac, actually. Going to the high ground to guarantee the vision. And then guaranteeing the skill. You did force a lot of rotations, but Troll was already farming there, so it's not that big a deal.
Yep.
Also, this is the perfect spot to break smokes that go to the Roshan. It's right on the edge from both stairs, so it's a position a lot of supports know. Very smart by Boomy.
And it's going to be Mac with Aegis, allow him to play a little bit more faster and loose here as we now... Oh yeah, Nullifier and Helm, not a piece of paper. You're right.
I thought you were joking. That
it used to be a piece of paper. It used to be a piece of paper.
I thought, no, it was...
I don't know what you're talking about. March is going to be caught. He's dead.
March is gonna die down bottom, but again, it's only a 5. He's meant to die. Cuckoo dies, though. This is a much bigger deal. Can you cancel this TP? They go Ravage. Yep, we can. Bye-bye, Cuckoo. You're not getting away. Nico's closing in on that Vlad as well, which is huge for his sustainability, by the way.
That was a really good smoke rotation. They got the tier 2 tower, and then they smoke and push, because they know that Among Us are going to be pushing opposite. They're going to mirror their movements here. As, oh my goodness, what is this Tidehunter blink? He doesn't have Ravage. Nice silence onto Mac. They're actually going to decide to use up Abed instead. Nico, though, without the Ravage, now he's going to get Global Silence, so he couldn't even use it if he had the chance. Sonic Wave is going to catch 3 heroes here, but they did not catch Macy, who's still running around. In Your Dream, though, there they go. There's going to be the Aegis finally down. It's Boomy popping popping the RP. He only finds Abed. They're going to use the ultimate as Mr. Stomps is going to be assisting for that additional lockdown. And your Dream has been caught as well by the 8th Remnant, but he's got that Blink Strike mad range. They will continue the chase, but it's only Nico here who does not have a stun. And they will be...
I think partially because they picked the Veno offlane, right? And he's not the best tempo setter. A bit too static as a hero, and ADROIT is really taking advantage of this.
Nico's insane. Swapping in like that. They have got no vision in their triangle. That's why I was toggling the vision over. So they have no idea if they can get enveloped, which is very real possibility as the fight popping off. Now Mac jumping right on in, controlling onto Zephyr as they were unable to nuke CML. I think they're going to reset it here, though.
Do we have global? We do have global. But they want to fight this.
I don't know. There's Cuckoo. They will buy back now. Cuckoo getting caught by 1. The BKB, and oh my goodness, the global science is going to set up for a Sonic Wave onto 4 then, but it's not good enough. As now in your Dream, he's been caught by the RP. So what if you're BKB'd? I still got you now as Abed doing well to keep out of vision, completely out of mana though now as March is not going to have much left. Jeffrey is going to be able to save his own life a little bit by tossing Macy back onto the high ground, but Nico's been holding on to the Ravage. He's going to catch the 2 heroes left alive. Great Shockwave as well will hold back Abed for a little bit longer, but he still has that blink out. My goodness, ADROIT, they're just fighting magnificently here.
7k lead for ADROIT. And they're looking for more fights now, as the Troll is about to get his Basher. Another way to pierce that evasion from the PA, another way to man-fight her. Catching March yet again. Silence. Again, tanking the gank, which is what a pause 5 should be doing. So, For now, Mungus is just trying to recover the farm of the PA and try to make her, the strongest hero of the world. But unfortunately, that Troll is a bit too strong right now. Yeah. Cuckoo gets the Poison Nova out. A bit of a threat, so they can't fight him. But the Troll didn't get caught by the Poison Nova, and they have a lot of magical damage. Macy doesn't seem to care about that Ghost Scepter. It was just if it's not Macy dealing damage, it's Mac, and Mac brings a lot of damage to the table because of the build he went for. He's actually going for a Lotus as well, which I love, to get a Dispel against the Silencer, or to potentially get a Dispel on the Tide or the Troll to make it even harder for March.
Here's March. There he goes, dying again.
Wee, there I go again, dying.
I mean, at what point do you go, March is sus, and press that emergency meeting button, Who's going to be able to scout that Aegis and Cheese then in the inventory of Roche, as they will start it up, but careful here. They could really be in some trouble.
Now Roshan is going to fall. It seems like, the Venomancer silenced. Cuckoo, careful.
They've got like a 2-pronged attack, maybe even 3 if they want to go through this stairwell. I think they should just kind of organize here and go for it, but Macy's just going through Roche way too fast.
Ravage. Yeah, I love that play by Nico. Super aggressive play, pretending like, I'm just going to Ravage you if I find you. Now they still catch the Venomancer with a Yule Scepter. They want to fight this. There's a Global Silence though, but they don't seem to use it in time as the Venom's already dead. March realizes he has to leave, but they catch Abed. March even thought of using the Global Silence, but Abed has BKB. Rather use that than the Global Silence just yet. The thing of counter initiating from behind. Boomy does die to In Your Dream, but they do catch out March. So there's no more Global Silence. In Your Dream bursting down CML. There's fights on 2 fronts right now. One front just caught the PA. Can they catch her though? Nico could have used his Ravage. Chose not to, as he wants to get the bigger kill. Thinking about it. 2 TPs. Nico. No, he's gonna play it defensively. Save the Ravage for later.
Yep, the 2. Oh no, Sheffer should be fine here.
Booming has been caught out by the sentry though, so they did see him, and they know where he is more or less, and Your Dream might want to surprise him here.
They might be able to actually catch In Your Dream here, though, as they kind of have an idea. Blurred?
Oh, okay.
CML? They're not going to quite have vision, but they know.
They know due to the smoke. The Ravage immediately onto 2. The Global Silencer, give him some time, but there's the Abyssal Blade just to catch the carry. In Your Dream is done for. Abed might also die. He has the BKB on, though, saving some of the damage. They go for Tiny instead. Ghost Scepter to give him some time. Zephyr will unfortunately only get time for the Queen of Pain to leave, as his death is guaranteed. And they do kill the carry, so that's all you care about. In Your Dream is done for. Yeah, Queen of Pain gets away, but she wasted BKB.
So if he even thought about that for a second longer, March probably would have had the jump on him, or Abed would have been there instead. But nope, instead it's Cuckoo. You mad, man? What? He's just going out here to be so aggressive, trying to buy a little bit of time. He's going to get the ulti off, but eat the Abyssal Blade out from Macy, and he will eventually die there. Mac just needing to wait for the second charge of Resonant Pulse to be used, and that's going to be a kill onto him. Bot lane, again, the choice of insertion here for MCY, and the rest of ADROIT, as they will finally get that tier 3 tower down.
To be honest, the Veno, as we mentioned earlier, he's a decent... Oh, wait. Yule Scepter setting up for him. They have the 8th Revenant in a second. Cuckoo, he's just too slow. They toss him back to base, but the Impetus, yeah, plus the Abyssal Blade will guarantee the kill. Zephyr at least survives this time. As in comes Boomy, brings them back thanks to the RP. Tiny downs first, and Abed falls second. With Macy now losing the Aegis, I think you can keep on pushing. I mean, yeah, you have PA back, but nobody else is buyback.
I think I've ever seen an aggressive or an enemy force staff dispelled halfway through.
Yeah, me too. I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, I knew you could do that, but I've actually never seen it happen. It's in your dream now making the jump. Global Science to follow up. They're going to try and nuke down Macy, but he's going to just pop. There's BKB now. Turn and fight. Has the Abyssal Blade ready. Finds. Oh no, the PA underneath the tier 4 in your dream. Getting bashed. See you later. March. That's 14 times, and 14 times he's going to throw in the towel. He's done. White flag waved, as Among Us will lose game number 1 to ADROIT Esports.
Fantastic game by ADROIT. I think Among Us had some weaknesses in their draft, which honestly, I'm glad to eat my words. I think that in hindsight, ADROIT's draft was much stronger than I gave it credit for. I was expecting Among Us to do a bit better in the lanes and then take advantage of the Veno, but Veno was pretty much not really useful this game. I like that they go for the Snapfire. Snapfire is a really good matchup against the Ember Spirit. You have a really high tempo lineup for ADROIT, which I guess your goal is just to stop the egg plus Chrono to come out.
Especially on some of these heroes that are usually played on the cores. We saw him on a fantastic game, frankly, last game on the Magnus. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to what he brings here.
That is true. That is true. And CML is also very comfortable on this Ogre pick. It really suits the style of Super Sacrificial 5. If I talk about CML, they want to kill Cuckoo, but nice spirits there by Zephyr, giving him enough space to just get away, essentially. And Ogre is strong in the lane, but Ogre...
March is going to get bashed, though, in the meantime. But, they actually get... Wow. I think he was probably dead regardless, but in your dream with that double proc on the bash is definitely going to make it a bit easier. I was wondering where the second hero was, and when I saw everyone disappeared off the map, I was like, is he under the tower? And caught the first blood there.
I think that they also acknowledge, though, that the Slaughter has such a good lane matchup against the Void that you're kind of not too worried about it. So what a nice prediction there to get in your dream. Can they get a second bash? They can. I think he has no time walk. He could be in trouble, by the way. Slithering Crush is ready. 10 seconds to the time walk, and your dream wants to bash, but he doesn't. He can't. He's too slow. What a play by Boomy, dude. That was a great 8th Revenant.
That really was amazing, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
My God. I like that Zephyr didn't even wait. He was like, nah, I'm out of here. There's no way I'm baiting you out for this play, because he knew they were chasing after him. But they might still dive this tower. Yeah. They actually have the capability. Zephyr has no mana right now. There's the Fire Blast. That's up for the Revenant. Cuckoo tries to block it, but he fails to do so. Nice stomp afterwards, but Cuckoo might still die. The Ignite is on him. He's really slow. Io joins in, and the TP, maybe a bit too late. March, are you coming in to die? No, they're on the tier 1 tower. They wanna retreat. I was expecting some sort of stun from the Slaughter, but he can't really catch up.
I mean, nice spacing here for Boomy and CML as you excuse my poorly drawn circle. That's about what a Chrono looks like, more or less, you know? It is purple, though. And, in your dream, maybe looking to turn. They have to be careful, though. They still have the Supernova. Well, there it is. Abed running in. That's a free kill there onto the Ogre, as Boomy will now retreat. But the rest of the team, they're looking for the counterplay here, Avo.
Yeah, they have a bash ready on the Slaughter. Goes in. Immediate bash in your dream. Now the Slithering Crush keeps it in place a bit too long, but they cancel the Snapfire ultimate with the Global Silence. In your dream is forced to use Chrono. He still has time up now in 2 seconds, but the Chrono actually guarantees the kill on Boomy, and they get away with a free kill here, not actually accomplishing anything on ADROIT's side. So well played. Very good counter initiation by Among Us. Blink opens up your game, and you know you're not going to lose the next 10 minutes, right? So you can just build a pipe right afterwards. Blink gives you more variability.
Yeah, especially because pipe is so expensive, especially from the hood.
CML in trouble up top lane. They could have gone the IO, so CML actually tanks the gank here, and he's pretty happy with this. But March gets extra intelligence. This is the first bit of intelligence he gets this game, so
+2.
He finally got into preschool here, March.
I mean, I hate to, it sounds mean, right? But it's I guess it is. Nico, nice 2-man in stun though, following up the Global Silence there to cancel the cookies. That means they're going to be very easily able to hit the kill onto him. Now Abed running forward. He doesn't even have a Stampede, or did he? Not sure. You didn't hear it. As now, the Phoenix though, he's going to actually get caught by the cookie, and now the Scatterblast to nuke him down. March running for his life. She might be able to escape his mace. Forced to tether on back respectively. Boomy actually managing to get the kill onto March. He's going to have to pay for that one. Played the blood price, but Overall, Among Us only lose their 2 supports in exchange for the 2 supports and the offlaner, and they're not done quite yet, actually, as Abed getting stunned by the cookie for a bit. Mac looking to try and fight here, though. He's going to be forced back. Stick charge is utilized. He has the regen rune, but maybe I'll give it a
very long.
It's just so long, you know. We're working BTS.
I watched it in three rounds, though, to be honest.
Boy, it's like 3.5 hours, right?
Yeah, that's why. So I watched an hour a day.
Gotcha. Well, now we're going to watch Nico die in the river, it looks like, as he's going to get completely chain stunned up. Down he goes.
Okay, the game is really going in favor of Among Us right now because you're getting a lot of these counter kills, which shouldn't be happening, by the way. ADROIT a bit out of position. Oh, Matt shoots the IO with the Spirit Bomb. Global Silence used, and he relocates in time, but the Chrono comes out with the Supernova. They catch Mac, the perfect target. Supernova will finish around the Chrono, and Mac is going to get stunned, guaranteeing perhaps a secondary kill on CML, who gets the Fire Blast off up behind them. Boomy's trying to create space for their cores, goes for Abed. Abed is about to die to Boomy, but no fratricide today as MCY tries to go for the kill, accomplishes it, but for the sake of his own life, perhaps, as Zephyr body blocks him. CML gives him some space, but Cuckoo's having none of this with a nice 2-man stomp. Counter initiation by Nico. This fight is complete chaos, and we're not really sure who's winning just yet. March is about to die to Nico, but CML might also fall. Finally, Nico gets the kill on March. CML dies to In Your Dream, and it's a 3-4-2 in the end.
I don't think it's
with
over
Nico
yet.
trying to continue this, though. MCY, he does have overcharge in a second, but he loses the tether. Nico's left alone, and without the tether, he's not going to survive. Among Us gets another kill here, and that turns it in their favor completely.
Especially on a target like the Ember Spirit, who has the Flame Guard to neglect a little bit of that starting damage, right? So I think maybe it's the right idea, but it's onto the wrong target. I think ADROIT, they really then begin to suffer from that, as they're going to be fighting some more here. Kisses raining down onto Cuckoo, as they will locate him. And March as well, actually getting a little bit of love from the Grandma, as he will now drop at least an Arcane Current before he goes of spite.
Well, Boomy, though, could be in trouble as his brother comes in and guarantees this kill. Mac looking for the counter initiation. CML, nice positioning, and they might just find him, but no, they're a bit too quick. CML, you're slow on that cast point, my friend. You're just an ogre.
And the MKB now, actually. This is the new MKB, and it will not be scouted, actually. I don't think they know about the MKB yet.
Yeah, I don't know if that Remnant's on.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, but now...
He blinks away. They just wanted a projectile to send in. And they're just disturbing this Roshan. They completed that Mortimer's Kisses, no Global Silence to stop it, so it means they still have the Global Silence to fight. They also preserve the Chrono and the Supernova, so the fight is completely in Among Us' favor right now. Unless you can see a great play by ADROIT. Look up, Ed, no fear. There we go, the Chrono set up with the Global Silence, Supernova as well, and IO is immediately decimated. ADROIT don't even want to fight this. They're like, all right, you used both your ultimates, actually 3 of your ultimates, even Stampede as well,
yeah,
so 4 technically.
Yeah, I'm not so sure, Avo. I think they're going to try and maybe go for something else. They feel like they deserve something after seeing all the ultimates.
Oh, nice!
Used. And look at that, actually. There goes Nico in with the gobble up. He's going to get eaten and yeeted right into the fight, but now he's in a bit of trouble. Buybacks here from 2 Wisp. We're already relocating right back into this fight, as In Your Dream actually getting caught by the Remnant. He's going to be actually killed. Nice job, Boomy. Silencer buys back, but he doesn't have the global silence anymore to be of immediate use, as Abed instead he's just going to continue farming here at some camps. All right, wow. Nice job there by ADROIT utilizing the buybacks.
Yeah, they played that really well because they understood that their buyback is 10 times more valuable than Among Us buyback because, well, Wisp can relocate in, right? Which Among Us didn't have the ability to do. Oh, Smarter again. Okay, Nico finds March. Yeah, they want to eliminate March a second time. Goodbye to March. They also stop Cuckoo, and this poor Centaur's been stunned forever. He cannot last. This little to no armor means he falls quickly. ADROIT takes 2 quick kills, very effective. Another smoke here by ADROIT. What are you planning on? Yeah, that's Holy Lock. I love that. It's my favorite build.
Yeah, I like how you were like, okay, well, they're going to go for a second Holy Lock. All right, now Sand King's willing to Holy Lock it.
Yeah, it's a meme now, right? Centaur in trouble. They get him with the Aether Remnant, and Cuckoo's down. This is a pretty important kill because it's kind of hard to kill the tank if the enemies are nearby, but not like this.
Just walked past the courier that had the BKB recipe on it for the Wisp. He maybe just didn't decide it was worth killing. Oh my god, In Your Dream, hello. VACs in chat, please, as they have just relocated directly onto In Your Dream and just nuked him down from orbit. You know what's weird? A Maelstrom, which is Greek, ends up upgrading into the Nordic Mjolnir. How does that work? Yeah, I think Maelstrom is Greek. I don't know, is it? Well, I don't know. They did have, you know, the Mediterranean Sea. They are fighting here, though, near the river, where that Maelstrom could be very powerful, as instead Cuckoo just tanking so much. But there we go now. Nico popping off. He's found In Your Dream. The Global Science to try and interrupt this one is going to do a pretty darn good job. But look how big this Slaughter is. Nico just trying to man fight here, but unfortunately, he's not going to be able to do it. Abed gets 2 times multicast shot by the Ogre. The Gobble Up is not able to catch anyone there with the creep, and instead In Your Dream ends up with 2 kills there. Nice Global Science, only utilizing 2 ultis there, this time from Among Us. I mean, this is a great Dota game, though, to be certain. I mean, it is a little bit surprising, though, how they upgraded Dutch then into Nordic.
It's honestly also true that the Mortimer's Kisses, extra Mortimer's Kisses is not that useful against a Silencer, right? Because it's always going to get cancelled anyway, so who cares?
Someone's about to get enveloped, and they instead are taking the bait here onto Boomy, as he will break their smokes. He will be scouted, however. Nice jump in by Cuckoo. That'll secure his fate here. Does have the Yule Scepter. Stampede committed here. Maybe they're expecting more, but they actually kind of need it just to be able to catch him. Boomy not able to TP out. Abed just coming in time.
Mac is in trouble. He gets killed by the Chrono, but MCY is here to help. But In Your Dream's like, yeah, sure, you want to fight me? No problem. They actually just got the leveler as well for Among Us.
Now they're feeling pretty confident now, pushing high ground. Aegis is going to expire in 10 seconds, though, so keep that in mind, as we might just be looking to fight here.
Yeah, we have Aegis, as you mentioned, expiring, but we stop Satanic and BKB. They try to calculate this Aegis expiration perfectly, but they don't, unfortunately. There's the Mortimer's Kisses, the Global Science to stop him, but Cuckoo's still in trouble, and look how fast Nico's hitting. The guy's a bit too strong, tries to stop Abed, but takes a second too long to use a Slithering Crush. Instead, now chasing after Cuckoo, Meteor Hammer first, and now going and destroying the Phoenix. They have a lot of team fight. There comes the Snapfire, ain't nothing to the Supernova. Abed also falls. It's In Your Dream, he's being surrounded. What are you gonna do, Void, against 5? Your team is already dead. It's only a Silencer helping you. March falls as well, and In Your Dream, what? They actually gave him space so he could TP? No way!
Nico just crushes. Whoops! My bad, guys.
Why'd they let him do that?
If you're going to be attacking everyone with the 3 times, actually, what did we take?
Oh, with the little
we did take it. I mean, that's value, right?
Yeah, that is value. I like the Mjolnir better, though. Maybe Dezo if you want to push towers, though, but I like the Mjolnir better.
Nico on the prowl. So in they go. They have managed to silence one In Your Dream. Nico, though, connecting onto 2. Big stomp there, but now the Stampede and the Global Science both utilized here. Abed looking for the kill onto at least his older brother, the Void Spirit, but he's not even going to be able to find him now as Nico offs up in the air. He tries to get the Slithering Crush in, but it's not going to matter. And BK beat up his In Your Dream. Now Abed looking again back for his brother. Gets the net. Sorry, the root rather onto the Wisp, as in comes now the Supernova. Great stuff. And now the Chronosphere on top, but we need the Sunray, Io. We need the Sunrays. They are actually going to be able to heal him up or prevent the physical damage from there. Now the Sunray. And look at his HP drop. Mac unable to save him in time. Has the Gobble Up. BKB looking to try and run away, but now the buyback out from those Wisps as Nico running back in. Boomy's still alive. Look at the multi-shot. Look at the multi-shot. They just melted In Your Dream. Wisp immediately back in the fight. March, he is going to get gobbled, eaten, and yeeted as CML, as Boomy is still alive in this fight, assisting onto the kill there onto the Phoenix. What a ridiculous fight that was out from Wisp. Whew. So look at Roche. Roche is like, what is this?
Oh yeah, he just bursted immediately. You got Ags as well, which Slaughter can take. Very nice. But with the Ags, it's going to help a huge amount. They actually go bottom lane to just push the towers quickly.
Yeah. Immediately there.
Try to cheese. Not going to work here. But honestly, you're not going to leave Mac behind. Just deal as much damage as you can and back. Oh, Mac actually swallows him. What? Oh my goodness. I don't know, you could do that. Yeah, that's genius.
That's balanced.
That's balanced, yeah. Why do you don't need to relocate back if you have Mac. They're just trying to defend and gain some time, but like look at the tickles that Albert does to MCY. And he still has Aegis, by the way. You can never tell where he's looking, but he's always looking at your death.
Yeah, he's looking forward to killing you, that's for sure.
Exactly. In Your Dream, careful. Oh no!
Oh my god.
Immediately killed! He just got, like, severed from reality. The Sunray does deal a fair amount of damage, but still, Void disintegrated there.
Most of the damage is actually coming from the Snapfire. She did take the Little Shredder, uses your attack damage, so that'll be why. I think it's just because the Wisp projectiles move a lot slower. Cuckoo waiting in the wings. He's going to find the stun onto only one, and now Macy turning with the Satanic Active. BKB's all around. CML in the meantime getting nuked down by 1, but we still don't have... Oh, we do have the Chronosphere, but he's going to get stunned up. Chrono now onto 3 heroes. Where's the Phoenix, though? Dead. We don't have the Sunray. They will be at least able to kill Nico. Abed trying to do as much damage as he can, but now the Wisp alive. The E-Blade, though, is not going to save the life. Now Macy in some serious trouble. He no longer has the Snapfire, as he will be killed. When we run once, though.
Run for the tether.
Back. back. He needs to get back as, oh no, the bash rooted instantly. Boomy now is running in as Mac actually has returned. He's already back in with the boots of travel deleted. Everyone is just dead now. The supernova is going to drop as the boys trying to still live, but they actually have the damage to kill him. That's a dieback onto him, and then now a dieback onto Mac. Boomy trying to escape with his life, but Abed running him down. 2 diebacks there already as Among Us. It took just about everything they had, but they are able to hold out.
This is one of the fights where you actually had the Sunray during Supernova, and you saw how impactful that was. The percentage damage against an IO with 4.8k HP is absurd, and they didn't really have time to really destroy the egg, unfortunately. Okay, Boomy's trying to cut the lane, trying to gain some time because they have no buybacks on anyone, but Boomy is going to die as a result, or maybe not. Dissimulate? Boomy, you madman. There's no way you get away.
Abed's going to chase. He's going to try, but he's going to realize he's getting his time wasted.
Yeah, I think this might be it. I don't know if ADROIT can defend this. Is CML and Boomy. What can the supports do? This is the time to show your metal, supports. You might be disregarded as the most useless position in late game, but CML can still do something as Ghost Scepter and Glimmer Cape. Let's go, CML.
Nico's back in 5. The multi-gas on the tower is kind of wrecking them here.
They forced the Void Spirit, or sorry, the Centaur back. That's not enough. Nico?
He's not BKB. Oh, the Satanic.
Against In Your Dream. Global Science not good enough, and the Mask of Madness is working. He's perma-stunning In Your Dream, and he can continue to fight him, but Nico couldn't slither in Quest a second time. Now he's stuck. He does have cheese, though. He does have the cheese. He's just gaining some more time. Io's back in 20 seconds, but the fish is already destroyed, and CML follows through. Boomy alone is now creating some time. The Supernova's committed. Boomy is trying to distract them, but they're not getting distracted. They go for the Ancient and take the game. Among Us will win game number 2 after a very arduous and long game.
What a great game of Dota, honestly, that we just saw.